Hello all, this is Halloween, and if you love haunted places and cemeteries as much as I do, you may want to subscribe because I'm going to be taking you somewhere new every week. It's a cool day here in St. Pete, and I'm looking so forward to Thanksgiving. I'm so glad we get a little refreshment right before the holidays. Of course, it is Florida, and it'll probably be gone by the time Thanksgiving finally rolls around, but it's nice to take a morning stroll through the cemetery anyway. So today we will be visiting Calvary Catholic Cemetery here in Pinellas Park. Enjoy! We're here at Calvary Catholic Cemetery in Pinellas Park. It was established in 1960. It's a beautiful fall day. Let's go in and see what we can see. What's really beautiful about this cemetery is you can hear church bells. In their niche, they have like a church bell that chimes on the hour every hour. That's kind of cool. And right behind me is a beautiful fountain. There's a lot of space here, but of course, like, you'd probably have to be Catholic, I know, to be buried here, but I am not. But it's gorgeous. Like, just look at this behind me. You can hear the church bells. How peaceful is that? Beautiful statue. I'll take a picture of it too, a still shot for you guys to see. This is a very nice cemetery, very well maintained. I don't know if you've noticed, but I purposefully choose beautiful days to come to the cemetery, and it's not really necessarily for the purpose of a nice stroll through the cemetery. It's more because of the stigma behind cemeteries, being that they're dark and scary and haunted and all these things. It's really not that at all. They are beautiful, they are peaceful places to come and walk around. It's really, there's a lot of love in a cemetery, you know, when you're looking around. If there's anybody here with you at all, it's usually people that are with family. They're telling stories about the departed, and they're remembering their loved ones, and it's a really beautiful thing. So I choose to come on beautiful days. This guy has to ride by right when I'm talking. I choose to come on beautiful days to kind of release some of that stigma behind a cemetery and what it really is. There's no body here like those who have passed and gone before us. Their souls have moved on to bigger and better things. So, I mean, you're literally all alone, besides the groundskeepers and maybe a few people that are here to visit their loved ones' memorial. So, anyway, that is why I always like to come during really nice weather and during the day. I want to convey that it's a really peaceful and beautiful place, and it's not scary or anything like that. So I'm just being quiet right now because the church bell sounds so beautiful. To laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better. Whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition to know even one life has breathed easier because you lived. This is to have succeeded. A quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. I just read on a sign that they don't permit things like this. I mean, it is a Catholic cemetery, so the Miller Lite and stuff, you know, but it is what it is. It's an offering. There are some really beautiful headstones here. And just look, it's kind of set up like a little labyrinth in here with the box hedges. Really cool. You see that in some areas. You can tell that there's fresh mulch. The grass looks really nice and green. It's very lush. Lots of trees. So it's a nice place to come even on the hot days because you'll have a lot of shade in the trees. But this little area is really cool. I love the pictures when they have the portraits of the departed. That's so awesome. Other than them mowing the grass today, it's a really nice day to be out in the cemetery. But of course you have that wah in the background. I will be taking still shots of a lot of these really cool headstones. Wow, look at that guy. He really looks intense. He's like an enlightened prophet. Right off of a busy highway. That's 116th Avenue, I believe, and it's right off of 49th Street in the Pinellas County kind of Clearwater area. It's not really Clearwater, but that's what my husband says anyway. He said it's still Saint Pete, but that's it is what it is. These are really cool. These sort of Celtic crosses. That's not something that you see very often. Very pretty. Maybe they are Irish Catholic. Very cool. This is pretty. Look how pretty. With the angels. It's so pretty. That's a baby grave. In loving memory of our babies. Our hearts still ache in sadness, and secret tears still flow. What it meant to lose you, no one will ever know. Marcus and Olivia. Oh. And when the girl passed on the 20th of February in 2008, and for the boy it was February 25th, so that must have been really hard. It's always hard to lose a child. I don't know. I mean, I've never lost a child. I don't know from a personal experience, thank goodness. But I can't imagine, you know? So. And that looks like maybe This is the children's. No. I'll have to go over there and see. I'm kind of over a hedge right now. Reverend. Okay, Reverend. Those are all the reverends. Very pretty. This looks like it might be a plot for somebody, but no one's actually in it yet. It's got a P here. Beautiful. It's right out in the open, but it's really cool. The Donovans here have their own memorial garden. Look at this. There's Mother and Father Donovan over there at the end. And in every corner is an angel statue. That is really beautiful. Let's go visit the Donovans. And there they are, right there. Wow. Kenneth and Dolores. Is Donovan Irish? I'm not really sure. I've seen a lot of Irish and Italian in here, so that makes sense, right? Because I think the religion, the most popular religion in Ireland and in Italy is probably Catholicism. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. And then over here, now they're Polish or something with Saluski. That's a pretty headstone. And then Pissarro, that's gotta be Italian. And here's a mausoleum there. I've also seen some Asians in here. So it's a little bit of everything in here, mixed cultures. It's international. Look how pretty. This guy that's mowing the grass behind me, he's coming ever so close. Sometimes I think they're doing this on purpose. The Holy Innocents. We will never forget you. Behold, I have inscribed you on the palm of my hand in loving memory of the victims of abortion. So there's a large area of niches here in the back of the cemetery. And I always like to visit the niches because every one of them is different. They all have their own unique things, like their stained glass and things like that. For the most part, this part is pretty standard in every cemetery for the most part. Even if they start putting the faces, the pictures of the departed on there. But I wanted to say that when you are coming to visit the Calvary Catholic Cemetery here in Pinellas, make sure you're putting in Pinellas, because there are Calvary Catholic cemeteries all across the United States. And you very well could be mapping yourself to Georgia or Texas or something. So just make sure, and looking into the history too, like if you're trying to look in the history. I didn't find a lot of history on this one. But if you're just wanting to find out a few things about it, just make sure you're in the right city. I just wanted to come into this little part here, this little inside area. They have some really beautiful stained glass in here. I don't know if it's open or not. We'll see. This side is locked. Maybe the other side is open. Or it may only be open if they're having a service. It looks like they have services in here. Ooh, it's pretty on the inside. Okay, let's go see. Let's go around and see if it's open. Look how beautiful the garden area is behind here. Wow. So pretty. Let's see if this part's open. Oh. It is. Oh, wow. Now this is something I've never seen. It's just like a little box for the departed. I've never seen that. That is neat. Just little marble boxes, like on a bookshelf almost. Huh. Well, you know, I'm sure these are a hefty price. When you get something like this, it probably saves the family a lot of money. I don't know. Everything's expensive when you pass. Staying alive is cheaper if you can manage it. Really, I mean, when someone passes, I mean, everything's so expensive. These are really neat too. Look at this. You can get like a place in a glass case for your loved one's ashes. I've never seen that before. Look how great this is. Isn't that awesome? You got the urns back there, and then you can kind of do with it what you like as far as whatever decoration you want to put in there. That's really neat. Wow. I love this idea. I really do. Of course, we have this for our family when we're at home, but what happens when we go? If you want to secure a place for ashes, this is a great idea. Every cemetery should do this. This is really cool. They have so many different ways to honor your loved ones. And you know, you have your traditional niche, then you have the small boxes over there. This is kind of like a curio shelf full of memorials. So cool. Just really, that is the neatest thing I've ever seen. Now, I don't know if there's other, I haven't been to any other cemeteries that have done that yet. Here you can light a candle for, oh, I guess you gotta insert $1 here first. That's cool. Wow, smells like fresh flowers in here, which is always lovely. These here. I wish I could just have fresh flowers in my house all the time. That'd be so cool. But they're so expensive. is really beautiful. And here, I guess, they have services in here. They have a beautiful stained glass there. Here's where all the guests will sit. Somebody's starting to come up, and I don't want to be disturbing anyone. So I'm at the end of the niches here. There's quite a few all lined up together here in the back of the cemetery. Oh, I was trying to go. Oh, there's another really. This one is not as nice as the other one. There's another little indoor area of the niche in there. We went to the main one, which is like right in the middle. I think that's where the church bells ring and everything. I talked to that guy. He was really nice. He works here, obviously. And I'm gonna check out this little area, and then I'm gonna head out of here. Boy, am I hungry. I'm headed out of here. Gonna go grab a bite to eat. It was a beautiful day in the cemetery. It's perfect weather. It was a really nice cemetery to walk through. I mean, the indoors, the outdoors, the gardens. It was just beautiful. I highly recommend the Calvary Catholic Cemetery in Pinellas Park if you have not been. And I'll see you when we get food. If you haven't been to Saigon Baguette in St. Pete, you are missing out. It is amazing. I'm gonna go in here and get myself a banh mi and probably a boba tea. There you go. Ooh! Look at them. That's our boba teas being all shook up. We like them shaken, not stirred. They have a lot of flavors too to choose from. If you're not sure what boba tea is, it is heaven. It's a creamy tea with, I believe the boba balls are made with yucca, the yucca root. So it's kind of like a tapioca down in the bottom of your tea. And it is delicious. Oh, that looks great. I mean, they're usually pretty pricey, but they're worth what you pay for them. It's better than a milkshake. Never seen the little carriers. How cool, thank you. And what is your name?
Oh, my name is Long.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I pack your same with you.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I really loved this cemetery. I thought it was very beautiful, peaceful, scenic, you know, just all the things that I love to see in a cemetery. So it was a really cool one. I'll put the address here for you. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family. If there's any beef, you know, that you have between you and your loved ones, leave it behind, you know, and just enjoy the day. We're here today, gone tomorrow, so we never know when our last day is gonna be, and you don't want to have any grudges when we depart this earth. So make it a day of love and giving thanks. I know that I can't wait to cook for my family. I love cooking. It's so therapeutic, and we only get a couple times of the year really to do it. So I'm so excited. I'm already making my pies from scratch and everything, starting to work on stuff. So I really look forward to Thanksgiving. If you haven't already, please remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. Leave a comment down below. What do you normally do? Do you have a Thanksgiving tradition or anything like that? Let me know what you look forward to during Thanksgiving. That does it for today's episode. I'll see you next time.